Hey, it's Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio here in Washington, D.C. at the Legislative Conference. I have a chance to meet and chat with one of our colleagues from the state of Nevada, and that is Stephen Silberkraus, who is the Detachment of Nevada Commander and has a background in media and also in legislative. Stephen, great to see you. How's the conference been for you so far?
Been absolutely wonderful, and thank you for taking the time to talk to me today.
Pleasure. Now tell us a little bit about some of the veteran support projects that you do in the state of Nevada.
Absolutely. We're very dedicated to contributing to CWF. We I believe had the highest per capita last year, and we're looking to try to match that or grow it again this year, along with many in-state programs that we're trying to support, like the construction of a new veterans home up in northern Nevada, and renovations and hopefully expansion to the cemetery out in Boulder City in southern Nevada.
Okay. What are some of the areas that you work with the American Legion on in Nevada? Some of the projects, obviously supporting some of the veterans facilities is terrific. What are some of the other programs that you get a chance to work on?
Well, we work with several different organizations. We support the Boy Scouts in the state. We also go into the schools with the oratorical contests and Boys State, and then on to Boys Nation, and Girls State through the auxiliary. Any opportunities to work with kids and bring them into the organization and into the family is a priority for me.
Very good. Tell us about how you got started in the Sons of the American Legion.
Well, I happened to be out during I believe it was the 4th of July parade, and saw the men and women from the Legion and from the Sons walking in the parade. Talked to one of them, found out a little bit more about the organization, thought what better way to give back than to serve those that served us. And I went to the local post 40, found out more, talked to my dad, who was a veteran, got him involved with the Legion side. I came in on the Sons side and have been active ever since.
Very good. Tell us a little bit about your work in media, and also you mentioned to me that you've had you've worked in legislation in the state of Nevada.
Absolutely. I work in multimedia production, doing everything from magazine production to videos, newsletters, still photography. One of the more interesting projects a few years back now, I spent 2 years on and off working with NASA and the California Science Center documenting the end of the space shuttle program, and actually produced a book on that's available called the Space Shuttle Endeavor through Arcadia Press. After that, I've always been very involved in my community, whether through the Sons or the Boy Scouts or now through public service. I decided to throw my hat into the ring and run for the state legislature, and was fortunate enough to be elected and served the last term up there, working for children and veterans and families. And unfortunately narrowly lost my re-election last year, but look forward to hopefully returning again in the near future.
Absolutely. And what is it like for you to come to Washington, D.C. and be part of a great outpouring of American Legion leadership people and the Sons and the auxiliary, and being able to take the message to Capitol Hill?
I think it's definitely a highlight of the year. We get an opportunity to go onto the Hill and talk with our leaders who are making vital decisions for the future of our nation and for the future of our veterans and their families. When our country comes up short supporting some of our veterans, it doesn't just affect them, it affects all the people they love and that love them. And being here as a family, representing our family, is quite an amazing opportunity and occasion.
Well, great to meet you, Stephen H. Silberkraus, who is a Detachment of Nevada Commander, and great to see you, a colleague of ours from the other side of the country.
Thank you so much for having me, and I look forward to speaking with you in the near future.
Absolutely. Good to meet you. This is Ken Kraetzer for Sons of the American Legion Radio in Washington, D.C.